Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And back with another video. I'm definitely Sunday night for y'all, man. Okay, the video, I know, I'm talking about this TV show, called David Strokes. Okay, the video I'm talking about, what the cause of this, downfall of this hit TV show, David Strokes, and why did, the cabin was, you know, Gary Coleman and Dan Plato, and Ty Bridges, and, you know, I seen him with a lot of struggles, right after the show had ended, man. I talk about, what happened and what caused the show to basically, I said go downhill, man, why the show got canceled, man. So here we go, man. Okay, the show David Strokes, it's a, I think, yeah, I feel like the show David Strokes is a TV show that was on the air. I think back around the 70s and the 80s, and then the show got ended around 80, I think around 85 or 84. The show was aired around 1978. I mean, I say on this I say on the station called MC station. To I think the whole NBC was trying to air the show on air and the whole but I feel like the show was about two black boys from Harlem, New York, and how they got adapted. How they got I say no adapted to the white family. So the show got Gary Coleman play as Honor, Ty Bridges play as Willis, and I think the player play as the daughter and the little sister of called Kimberly, and so you got the father play as Mr. Drummond as Cara Bain on the show, and how the cast members very much were known actors at the time. The late Gary Coleman played a lot of movies and shows too. When he was older, younger, so he played in a lot of movies and stuff when he was like been an actor. And I think he's from I think from Illinois. Yeah, he's from yeah I think yeah I think he's from Chicago. I think Ty Bishop from L.A. and think them players from California. And I think those and it's I think the kid members from the show is from like they're from the show, so they was like about them acting. I think yeah, Coleman he play as the I see as the cute little boy Arnold, man, how he played as the little boy Arnold Jackson, how he as the I see new star of the show, how he played as the character well, man. But I feel like that the show went downhill probably I seen on the past few years due to a lot of friction show, like friction to like fights, with the cast members in the show, how the cast members was getting along, and how the whole show had got canceled, man. And but I feel like that, I'm talking about the whole downfall of why the show got canceled. So I think back around, I think around the mid '80s, I think Gary Coleman was like battling a lot of stuff, in his life, like how he got got suffered from basically for kidney transplant. So he didn't things life with his health, and how I think Gary Coleman had to had to stay out the show basically to focus on his health, and how he had had dealing with a lot of kidneys and stuff. And I think the other cast Ty Bridges was I think he got I said involved in drugs and stuff. I think he got involved in drugs, and how he got charged with basically for to the murder at the time, to where that he was a known actor, to where that he got involved in a lot of stuff, drugs, alcohol, man, to where his own career I still went down bad, man, to where he was like getting involved in a lot of stuff, man. And the other one, Catman was damn Pluto, how she got involved in drugs as well. And so I think she got involved with drugs as well, to where that she was smoking, marijuana, and how she was, kind of like acting more, I say much more, rebellious at the time. I think parents had that, yeah, I feel like that, yeah, I think she was acting too, probably out of control too. I think mother had died due to, I think she had died from cancer. How her life became dysfunctional, rocky, and, and too complicated, man. And but I feel like that her life became kind of like up and down due to her career, man, and how she had got cut out the show. I think she had yeah, I watched a couple of interviews saying that she was pregnant, for son at the time, to where that she was on the show at the time, to where the the people who hold on, yeah, I probably said that the producers of the show kind of had told her to not come in. So I probably said that they fired her from the show, and instead they fired her from the show because they should pregnant, man. How the people don't like a type of actress. I think they trying to perceive her as a top, little sweet girl in the show, to where that she won't, do nothing wrong. And how I think the cast, and the producers had fired her, man, because they, I guess she's, got a son, how she got pregnant, man, and how she, got fired from the show, man, but and how she came back properly from the season of the show to, how that the show got ended, man, real quick, man. But I feel like that the show, the Strokes, it's kind of a give Curry type of show, to where, the show had, experienced, I said, a lot of tragedies and a lot of stuff, man, to where the show won't survive, man. But I feel like that the show, the Strokes was a hit TV show, that I seen, obviously. I was probably young. Yeah, I had seen the show, the show probably on TV before, I was young at the time, and how the show wasn't aired, like, NBC. I seen the show, I think on BET before, like BET, I think a couple other channels I seen the show on, but I feel like that, all three cast members, except for Cara Bang, I think they didn't focus on him that much because that he wasn't a person I see him get involved in a lot of troubles, and I think they focus on Gary Coleman's troubles, Dan Plato troubles, and Ty Bridges, how he got involved in a lot of stuff, man. Besides the father, how the father, I say that he was a good actor, man, and but I feel like that all three people has experienced, I say a lot of troubles and stuff, after best show ended, man. Okay, I think uh, okay, I'm gonna start with basically the late Gary Coleman real quick. Okay, yeah, I feel like one of the cast members on Gary Coleman had experienced a lot of troubles, to where I think his parents had trying to like yeah, I think around that's around 90, 91, I think 93, I think he sued his parents for trying to steal money from him. I think he said that his parents had stole his I guess the money from him, to where that the fault the parents got sued by him because they stole his trust fund, his money that it means I think he supposed to give when he turned 18 years old. That's where the money got stolen, man. How I yeah, I feel like they trying to sue his parents, man, by stealing the money, and how the whole issue involving Gary Coleman and his parents. And I think after that, I think he got screwed off the money, and how I think he had to get a job as a type of as a security guard at the time, to where then the fame kind of went downhill, man. I think Gary Coleman fame went downhill because like to where that you know he made a lot of money in the show, and now he went from making money up to making no money, man. To where that he had to get a job, as a type of a security guard, and how he working as a type of a worker person now. So I think fans kind of didn't understand why he was working as a type of a security guard at the time, to where that he was making less money, man, for real, man. And but he got charged with assaulting a fan, and so I think he was like working as a type of on guard, and how the fan had approached him, and how the fan probably I think trying to ask him for his autograph, and how the fan was a female, how I think the fan got too much more angry at Gary Coleman, to where he ended up snapping at her, and how I think got charged for assaulting her, and how I think the Gary Coleman had to go to basically jail for the assault charge, and how he got to take anger management, man, for real. Okay, the other cast member on the show was Ty Bridges. Okay, Ty Bridges was the actor. I think I developed a lot of stuff like drugs and how he was like started knowing at the time to where that he played Willis and how he was like a dude they got arrested for basically for the murder. How he was like a dude that had went down here fast due to drugs and how he was spending a lot of drug use in his life to where that he ended up trying to use drugs to escape his own reality, man. And but I feel like that once fame came to King, um, I think fame can really can be a type of trap, where like when you get famous, means that fame can be a trap right there, man. Due to the money, the drugs, alcohol, man. And but I feel like Ty Bridges had got too much more off focus, man. I said about him being on drugs and stuff, and how he had got accused of killing I said drug dealer, man. How I think he got charged with basically killing drug dealer. How he was got charged with basically for murder, man. But and how he went downhill fast. And so I think he kind of had went back to acting. So I think he had to trying to get off drugs for a while. He went sober, man. To where that to where that he had to go to a type of rehab center, man. To where that I guess I get back on track to where he to where that I guess want to focus on his own craft, man. To where that I guess I want to leave George alone and focus on him and how he went on how I think a couple years later I think he went back to basically drugs and stuff after that, man. To where that he experienced probably I said more arrests, more charges after that, man. To where that he was charged with basically I don't know killing or he either he got charged with basically DUI charge. I don't know, man. But for like after that coming down here. Okay, damn Plato, the last one that is a treasure right there. How she had okay. Okay, that Plato, she's the actress, how she experienced, it's a lot of stuff, a lot to where that she was off the show and how she had a five show and how she had, experienced poverty, man, how she was, homeless at the time to where that, yeah. And I feel like that she had left California to go to Las Vegas for, bad life, with her son, how her son, Tyler, was born. And I think that she was in poverty to where that she had to work, as a type of as a dry cleaner clerk to where that she making, less money and how she had like, went from I said making millions on the show, up to making low money, man. How she ended up, I said trying to get herself a job to where that she want to, I guess, support her son, and I think the father, wasn't around, and I feel like that yeah, I do feel like that she, was in poverty, man. How that she was in poverty to where that she was struggling at the time. How she was, basically trying to get money, man. How she had trying to do a scheme to get money, man. Is to when she was, got arrested for robbing this type of field store back around '91. How she got charged with, I think, robbing the store. How she, got charged with robbing this video store, and how she went, basically I said jail for robbing and crimes like that, man. How she got charged with I think forging to get drugs and how she forging yeah, I think she went jail for forgery. How she went jail for forgery, on her to get drugs and how I think her career went bad to where I think her Uncle Red went down here to where that she had I guess started pouring movies and stuff and how she had went for this real girl up to being the top of this actress who just kept went downhill and but I feel like that her life became bad after that, man. I think she was in poverty, struggling on how to get money, how she needed money, and how she had went from making $1,000 to being broke, man. But I feel like that Plato life became tragic to where she kind of experienced I guess drug use when she was like older, how she experienced like drugs and stuff, and how she had died in the background '99. Okay, she had died from I think probably suicide, and how she had died from suicide by her using I I say dangerous drugs, pills and stuff. How she had died from I got suicide and how she wanted like wanted basically try to kill herself and how she died, man. How she died somewhere in Oklahoma and how so I think she was like visiting her mother. I guess I done her friends. I guess and how they found her dead, man. How she had took some pills and how she died. And I feel like her life became I said troubling at the time to where I think she went from this screw girl in the show and and how she went down here to that, man. But I feel like that her life became too much more complicated, man. And I feel like that the fame life can be a down I don't know. I feel like the fame life can be a downfall, for each type of cast when show like I think all of them are dead now. As I pass out peace to Daniel Plato and get come so peace. I'm out to take care. Peace.